You might be wondering why I'm still smoking the same pipe. Well, it's a Frank method and it's a nightcap downhill. So both factors gonna give you an endless smokes. Anyway, in a Frank method, do not never press with the tamper too tight because you will collapse the formation that you are maintaining since the beginning by applying pressure to the surface. Anyway, to continue with our illustration about the shapes, comes to another shape which is very preferable by our friend pipe friend CHS, the ompoles. Ompoles is billiards or egg or even apple shaped balls but with an upright full bent situation. It comes in a saddle bit or taper bit, but in both cases it's full bent pipes. So you can easily differentiate their shapes. This is an ompole. This is an ompole, egg shaped, tapered bit, full bent, silver mount. This I would call this rustication rather than sandblasting. So anyway, it's a Lorenzo pipe, Lorenzo Anello pipe. It's an Italian, really good pipes. So these are the ompoles. Here is another apple ompole, which is sometimes can be combined with the fact that it might be a diplomat because of its wide bowl, and it could be a half bent, but normally this will generally be a on-pole pipe because it will be held like this in an upright position. So as long as you have it right here, so it's an on-pole. Anyway, moving into another type of pipes that might be in the combination of the ones you own or you are willing to purchase. It's a very classical shape, taken from the concepts of clay pipes. It's the Dublin shape. Dublin shape is a upright positioned conical bowl. The tip is to the down and the base is up. So this is a straight tapered stem Dublin pipe. So Dublin pipe can be differentiated easy, and they are very nice to be smoked, especially if you are willing to follow what shall we call it, the air pocket method, because easily when you apply the tobacco there will be an air gap left down in the last third of the pipe. And they have the same conical shape of these pipes. Anyway, they come in a bent and straight shapes. Another exotic shape is the Zulo or Woodstock pipe. This is a Zulo or Woodstock pipe. It have the same appearance as the Dublin, but it comes with a slight bend, just like the Prince one, and they have a flattened shank like this one. It's not rounded like the Dublin, and also the bowl tend to be have a slight degree of leaning onwards to the front direction of the pipe. So this is a Woodstock or a Zulo pipe. Another kind of pipes that you might be asking about is the pear or acorn pipe. Pear or acorn pipe is like this one. It have the same appearance as the Dublin Dew, but it have a rounded edge to the rim, and it have a slight uh, bigger curve to it, and it comes in a wide variation of saddle bit or even a tapered bit. I hope this is not too long for you, but it's just that I wanted to share my only very small amount of experience about the pipe shapes throughout illustrating it into real pipes rather than only diagrams. So going furthermore to the calabash shape pipes is actually it's not restricted to calabash gourd calabash. It might be briar calabash or cherry wood, but normally we illustrated on the calabash pipes as it is the most easily illustrated one. So this is the calabash shape, which is most of you are well acquainted with. So beside the fact that it is composed from three parts, the calabash still a calabash, a huge pipe with a very strong curve and upright position. At least it have to be a half bent pipe, no quarter bent for calabash, and no straight calabash unless it's a briar one. And as you can see, always the bowl comes in a conical shape with the sharp edges, and then around goes inside. So this is the calabash pipe. There have to be a sharp extremities that doesn't go with the body of the bowl. So that's another shape that you might find in your way throughout the classification of pipes. Next we'll be discussing the fact about the Bulldog and Rhodesian series, which might raise so many questions. So join me in that one.